Welcome back to the 330th Cube YouTube channel. Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I've played Talos. And today we are not playing Sanctuary. We are playing a completely new map that I discovered not even 5 minutes ago, Mysteries from Beyond the Grave. And it's a funny story. I was originally wanting to try out a new map, not Sanctuary, and I saw a map called Mindstorm. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make a video and play that to feel productive because I like making videos. And I looked and I saw a new map, Mysteries from Beyond the Grave, that looked better. So now we're playing that. And if you're wondering what happened to the Sanctuary series, it's kind of sad. It was already kind of doomed to fail because most of the puzzles had gotten spoiled for me. And then I recorded an episode that was really cool, and I was doing some pretty funny commentary, and I made a lot of progress solving some puzzles. And then it got corrupted. Right as I was doing the outro, my computer blue screened. So now I've gotten OBS set up with a new file format that should still work even if my computer crashes. But still, it's a funny misadventure. But we're back, doing more Talos, having fun, chilling out with this great game, and let's see what this map is all about. Alright, so we're in the SeaWorld hallway. A very familiar place indeed, but there definitely have been some modifications. I mean, first of all, I can see over there that there's something different than the Doors of Eternity. And over here we have a robot holding a sigil ranger. That's definitely very interesting. That's the same music. A robot holding a thingy. Why? Let me click on it! Alright, is this actual sigils or are these stars? I don't know. That's the thing, you don't see robots holding stuff. They're like in a mountain to the wall like this one. Okay, no, there's actual sigils. Recorders and connectors. Some of them just recorders. Those look interesting, but recorders and connectors. Oh my god, that is not a fun combination. Over here we have red sigils, recorders and connectors, but also cubes. Cube puzzles are pretty fun. What is this? PreshoSlovakia. That is the creator of this map, I believe, and it seems that they have died. So, very interesting. Is there anything else in this area? It does not seem like it, so... some interesting shadows. And yeah, let's head into the only world that we can enter. One with green sigils, a very wide sign, a platform puzzle, lots of recorder puzzles. This sounds like a nightmare. Let's do it. It's great to be back at this game. I did not know that there was going to be a new map. Ooh, the Roman area. And just like that other place was a corrupted version of the sea hallways, this is a corrupted version of A2. And by corrupted, I don't mean that it's bad, just that it's different. Different and revamped. What are my hands doing? This is weird. I don't like this. What is happening? I glitched the game. Okay, we're back to normal. I love this sunlight. So we've got... this is pretty much A2, definitely. I'm definitely familiar. Obviously the place where the star was isn't here anymore. I've got a journal, so...
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children.
What?
I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree.
Oh my god. Hello. So that's interesting. Yes, this is, yeah. We are playing Mysteries from Beyond the Grave, and this is definitely no interruptions, nothing's happening here. I don't know what I'm saying. I have completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, it has been an entire day since the first recording, that segment of the video that you just watched, because there was just too much stuff going on in my house. I had to. But we're back. I have eaten food, I've slept, I have done human things in between the previous clip and now. It is a new day, and let's get started on some puzzles. I don't know what I'm saying, this is really awkward. What was that? That actually jump scared me. Before I get into any puzzles though, I would like to do a little bit of exploring. It seems like there's a lot of stuff here. I mean, this is quite clearly a clone of A2, so... Is this something new? Yeah, this is just A2, so I think it was copy and pasted. Most of the stuff is the same. But there are like a few variations, like obviously the stars and stuff. We've got a star here. We need one of each color. And there's really, I even remember this ruin being here with like this arch and the wall behind it. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of unique architecture here, just copy and pasted and like revamped slightly for the stars. But that's okay. Everyone maps Talos differently, and if the puzzles are still good, then that's fine. So we have a recorder and a connector. Let's see which puzzle looks the easiest based on what parts are in it. Got a puzzle here that we can't enter because there's a gate or something. Unlocked after earning the star. You have to get the star to access more puzzles? That's annoying. I was hoping we could just ignore the stars. Some QR codes. This isn't anything new. This is just one of the same QR codes from the main game. And there's also a 69. Very nice. Very good number. Yeah, pretty much just the same stuff as A2. Oh, there does seem to be something here. What is this? Is this a puzzle or is this a star? What? What on earth? Okay, I'm just trying to take this all in. What is happening over here? Why does the turret go so far into the ocean? Oh, there's the keys for that other star. There's no way the turret shoots you from here. Ah. Alright, so we have to turn off this turret somehow to get the key to get that star. Okay. Oh, here's a puzzle with nothing in it. Like, no, just jammers, probably. Nothing up here. Alright, so how do we get into this puzzle? Because I want to do this puzzle. This puzzle looks cool. This puzzle is blocked by a gate. Are you kidding me? This is like, all the other puzzles are in, like, the same locations as the A2 puzzle, but this one's completely, like, behind everything, so I thought it would be cool to start with this one. But there's a gate blocking it. You have to, like, get the stars to unlock the gates. That's kind of annoying. So it seems that there isn't really a whole lot of choice for us in this map. Like, we can't really choose which puzzles to do since they're all blocked by gates. What is that? Oh, there's a platform. Signs falling off. Recorder and a platform. Okay. What I have to check behind here. We got a ton of connectors here, and a platform. Well, not a ton, just two, but and they're all like in this like hidden back area. Yeah, what is going on? There's just so much stuff to take in this map. There's like a switch there too, and that right there is the gate that lowers. I'm just exploring. I'm having fun exploring. But where is the puzzle that we can actually enter? Another puzzle blocked by gates. Alright, it seems like we have to do this puzzle. There is literally no free choice involved in this map. We have to start in a specific order. I see how it is. Ah, that's annoying. I've always liked the free choice in Talos. You could put off some other puzzles for later. Alright, but we do have a jammer here. So, we can obviously jam that. Anything else of interest here? No, just more decorations and stuff. And this is literally exactly the same as A2. Got our connector, we got our thing here. Well, so far seems simple enough. What is this? Can we get that from there? I mean, probably, yeah. What? What is... Are we supposed to be able to do that? I mean, I feel like we're not supposed to be able to do that. I feel like that angle is just too tricky and weird. I feel like that's like unintended, but at the same time it might be completely intended because there is not a whole lot else I can do. I mean, there's no recorder yet. This wall isn't activated or anything, so... Oh, okay. Oh wow, what's behind here? So it seems like we're going pretty simple so far. See what's behind here. Nothing behind here. Yeah, it said there were recorders in this puzzle, or time switches, or whatever you want to call them. But there doesn't seem to be anything like that yet. Oh, there's a blue thing too? What the heck? Why are these things so wide? Bro, I just want to get back out. Alright, do I have to reset? Ugh. Yeah, I had a feeling that was a bad idea, but... like, disconnecting everything, but... Alright, just... get this weird, finicky angle again. So now what are we trying to do? Oh god, there's like lots of like walls crammed together. And a star? What? Oh wow. There's another turret over there. Is that like for a star or just another puzzle? I don't even know anymore. I honestly, I do not know what to make of this map. So I'm probably going to be solving this puzzle like fairly silently while I kind of digest everything that's happening. Oh, okay. So we got a blue wall. Another star. Why are there so many stars in this map? In just this one area, there's like so much stuff. Alright. Wait, this isn't a recorder puzzle. We can't get the recorder until after we get the sigil. So the puzzle itself isn't a recorder puzzle. It's just connectors. I do not know what to make of this at all. Need to hit... Okay, I panicked for a second, but no. Can't get it from here, can we? We need to figure out an angle so that we can get this with just one connector. But these stinking walls right here are blocking everything, so... And then once we get this with one connector, then we can like get this with the other connector. And then get this and we'll be done. We'll be out of here. Doesn't seem... Oh, what am I... Oh, that's very simple, actually. Oh, man. I just gotta get all these weird things all set up. There we go. Okay, that was not hard at all. I honestly, I thought that there was going to be a recorder as part of the puzzle, not just for the star, so I thought it was going to be like super complicated, but that was really simple. I guess starting us off fairly easy there, warming us up. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we do have a problem though, and that is there really isn't a whole lot else we can do in this map. Because all the other puzzles are locked by these gates. All of these puzzles are locked by gates, and each gate is is opened by getting stars, so... that is not a system that I'm particularly a fan of. I feel like the stars should be optional, or at least solved after you get the puzzles. I do not know what is going on here. Like, we get this either through a fan or a hexahedron placed up here, but I don't know if there are any hexahedrons here. At least not in any of the puzzles. Oh! Oh ho! Well, that's a thing we can do. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna do it. I wanna solve this puzzle normally. This puzzle looks pretty interesting. But still, yeah, that's what happens when you copy and paste levels from the main game. You get the same breaks the main game has. Obviously, that particular trick, that was not actually found by me. That was found by a speedrunner named Azure, so credit to them. I just watched their video. But yeah, so it seems now we're gonna have to do like a lot of annoying stuff with stars to unlock the puzzles, which just seems so backwards, but oh my god, that scares me every time. We have the recorder that can now be accessed here. Interesting. Although there aren't that many things that we can jam. Just the same stuff we were before. So I thought the lowering gate might help us, but it doesn't seem to have, so let's just solve this puzzle again and get cracking on the star. Of course, with this weird angle here. I do not like that. I feel like it's supposed to be like really obvious, the things that you can jam, the things that you can't. Alright, the other window. Whee. Remember not to grab that yet. Come back through here. Yeah, the map said, like, on the description of the map, it said that most puzzles are like medium hard, but this puzzle was very simple, so I'm not really sure. Again, I'm not really sure what to make of this map. Maybe that's why I haven't been doing a lot of commentary all that much. Interesting. So this is probably going to be important. Oh. 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 Oh, nuts. Oh no. Alright, sorry, I'm just thinking. I thought maybe we could get like one connector here and connect it to that. And then the other one's like over there through that window. Oh no, that would still work. Alright, so now we just record. Speed it up a little bit. Make sure I can get both connectors back out through here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this should not be hard at all. Okay, yeah. I thought the recorder itself might have to stand on that pressure plate, but no. Yeah, this is not going to be hard. Just got to give ourselves enough time to get everything done. should not be hard. Yeah, for a second I was assuming that your recorded self would have to stand on that pressure plate, but no, the connector works fine too. Recorded self didn't have to do anything. Alright, so we got 1 star. And now, neither the star nor this puzzle were particularly hard. I just had to think about it for a few seconds and get over my fear of the existence of the recorder, because the recorder is a mechanic that is very interesting and a little frustrating and a little daunting. And it is not one that the Talos community seems to be particularly fond of. I've seen like lots of YouTubers like just like say like, oh god, it's a recorder puzzle, you know. Have any gates gone through? That one has. Thanks for making progress. This one doesn't have anything in it. No connectors, no recorders. This is the one that we broke, but I had enough mercy to not actually cheat and get the sigil. I still have to solve it the legit way. If I crash, you are dead too. What does that mean? So we have some static mines that just don't move. Which is very interesting. Ah! I wasn't paying attention, I was like coughing, I was just like doo-doo-doo, I didn't realize the thing was right here. Alright, so we have a turret preventing us from going onto this ladder. We can, of course, walk under the turret, but there isn't anything here, just statues. We just have to get to that ladder. But there does not really seem to be any way to turn off these turrets, at least not to my knowledge, because all the mines that could blow them up are completely stationary. This is really weird. We don't have anything to do. And there's nothing here. I do not know. I don't know what to make of this. No. There's no fans to blow the mines. No jammers to jam the turrets. There is nothing here. I do not know what to make of this. I think that turret could be jammed from the other puzzle, or at least I could see it from the other puzzle. I don't know if that's the solution. You doing things from other puzzles. I mean, it might be, but this is really weird. I thought maybe the turret's range wasn't as big as it looked. I thought there might be some special, like, scripting or something, where something unexpected would happen when you get blown up by the mine, you know? I mean, I don't know what to do. The puzzle's name might be a clue as well. The puzzle is called The Chase. There's a wall here if there are no jammers. Here's a lowering gate. This is a very strange puzzle. Maybe I have to like... It's like when you get within a mine's range, it like lurches towards you, and maybe I have to use that to bring the mine to the turret. But it's so far away. Yo, what? That's a thing you can do? What? Okay, that was good. that was good. The first puzzle, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, but the first puzzle was a joke. But that was cool. That was so cool. I did not know you could do that. I thought like if you got, I didn't think the mine would go far enough. I thought like I would get blown up too. That was so cool. And now we get our jammer. Okay. I don't know how we actually are supposed to get out of here. Then we don't need to. All we need to do is just that. That was so cool. So, a mechanic that was not used in the main game. That was very creative. And now it seems like we have to use the same concept to leave this other mine to this turret. And there's a switch there that I think will turn off that gate. Yeah. No. Oh man. I don't know if this is real or not. Like, I don't know if this is like some sort of like special scripting where they modified the mine, or if this is just something you can do in like vanilla Talos, and just like, and it was just never used in the main game or in any other map. I don't know. It could be scripting, like changing like a value of the mine so it doesn't blow up instantly. I don't know. Here's the thing that I'm dreading. I have to lead it like all the way over here, all the way under here. More challenging than I like that it's like steps though. Like the first one is fairly easy and the second one is a little more tricky to like lead it. No, what? No, didn't get it. Where's Jammer? Well, that was really cool, but this second mine is proving to be a real problem. Like, I do not know how to do it. Like, run all over here without it. Because that's the only solution, it seems like. Because I have to get this switch to lower the gate, and then... I have to go. That just seems like... No, it didn't lock onto me. This is very tricky. It always gets me at that like same distance too. Maybe this is like some sort of like red herring. Like I'm supposed to do it for the first mine, but not the second one. Oh my god, that scares me every time. Like, somewhere you could see that turret, but I don't think you could jam it, because the jammer's behind a purple barrier. And there's no way to get past that, even with the recorder. I think there's literally, like, we don't even have any other puzzles, we don't have any other stars that we can get at the moment. Oh, wow. It's Serious Sam. They put an Easter egg in this map. That's really cool. Got a little Easter egg here. Hi. Just sitting there looking bored. Alright. Let's take another crack at the chase. What else can we do? Wait, that turret got me? What was that? This is so annoying, though. I feel like I'm banging my head against a wall. Just trying to get this darn mine over and over again. I don't know what that QR code is supposed to mean, though. It's not like there's anything else we can do. Like, literally the only way to get the switch is to just keep doing... Wait, how did it see me through the... This is so annoying, though. No. No! No! No, it always gets me there, like that specific location. I do not think this puzzle is possible. Because it always gets me like around here. There's no way I'm going to be able to make it all the way to the turret. There has to be something I'm missing. Something I'm missing, but... I don't know what that could be. All the other puzzles are locked. So annoying, bro. Am I really just gonna have to... Yeah, I do not like that system of just having, like, the puzzles. You have to go in a specific order. I like being able to choose. Like, if you're frustrated with one puzzle, you can go on and do some others and come back to it. I do not like the system of, like, having to go in a very linear order, because then if you're frustrated with a puzzle, like I am now, there's just nothing you can do about it. And this puzzle looks so cool, too. I don't like that it's locked away. So frustrating. Yeah, the fundamental, like... I'm really sorry, but I have to say, I don't think I'm enjoying this map so far, anyways. Because there just seems to be just some, like, fundamental things that I just don't like. Like, I do not like the system of having the puzzles go in order. I do not like the system of having the stars unlock the puzzles. Even though that star was decent, I just feel like stars should be optional. Like, you should do it when you feel like it and not to get the puzzles. The puzzles should come first, so... And I don't like that they just copied the architecture from A2. And the other levels will probably have the... from other levels, too, in the main game. It just doesn't feel original. It just feels like I'm just playing the main game again with some slight variations. I wish they had been, like, a little more creative with the architecture. So yeah, so far, this map is proving to be really mediocre. And obviously, the chase was a really cool concept, but the second mine, after you've died, like 2 or 3 times, and after reset, you're just doing the same thing over and over again. It's like the definition of insanity, that old cliche, but like, there's nothing else I can do. I can't even go to another puzzle and take a break. So yeah, this map is definitely a little flawed, sorry to say. And the first puzzle was really easy. Like, I don't know what that was. That was kind of a joke, to be honest. So, sorry for the harsh criticism. I'm just saying how I feel. And hopefully if the map maker, PreshoSlovakia, sees this, they'll be inspired to make more maps in the future. More maps that are better. I think I will be returning to this map for another episode, just because I just like doing Talos. I like making Talos videos, because it just, like, even if it's just such an obscure game, you know, it makes me feel productive, and it's just fun, you know. It's fun to make, fun to play, fun to explore what people have made. So yeah. I think that's it. We've been playing for a while now, solved a puzzle, a star, and started working on another puzzle. And I think it's time to about wrap it up for this video. So I'm 30th Cube, and thank you so much for watching.